Australia's crazy freeway fight clubs caught on camera. Angry drivers punching on by the side of the road while idiot motorbike riders taunt police.
Particularly violent.
They think they've got the God-given right to do what they like.
Hot heads, high speeds and low IQs.
They're just idiots, there's no other way to describe them.
Hoons turning our roads into their playgrounds. And road ragers stopping traffic so they can punch on.
What the enemy for? What the enemy for?
It's afternoon peak hour on Melbourne's busy Eastern Freeway. Doug Whiffen is just trying to make his way home safely when he sees this.
Started off with two cars going down the emergency lane in pretty thick traffic.
The driver in the white t-shirt used his car to bring traffic to a standstill. Then he got physical.
Saw one guy get out of his car, walk up behind to another car and throw a punch in the window.
The man in the black t-shirt then gets out of his vehicle and strikes the other driver repeatedly. The woman who was travelling with the guy who threw the first punch can be seen left of screen slowly making her way closer to the fight.
The lady with the man being punched didn't seem to be in much of a hurry. It seemed like she'd seen it before. Other drivers, as you know, most people will stop to have a rubberneck at it. And some people just drove through it, just wanting to get home, I suppose.
More and more we're seeing disagreements on our roads spiralling out of control. Doug has his theory as to why things are getting worse out there.
I think people are just bad-mannered, impatient and selfish. You've got people who drive very aggressively, and you've also got people who are pretty righteous in the way they drive.
That's a theory supported by clinical psychologist Sally Ann McCormack.
I think we are becoming more selfish and self-focused. We tend to want everything now, and it's about me. Everything's about me.
She also says the road rage we see often represents inner rage many of us carry.
We don't take the time to de-stress. We actually need to take a step back in society, I think, and learn to relax. We are not relaxing very well at all.
Police Association President Pat Allen has a somewhat blunter view of these hoons, who filmed themselves taking extraordinary risks on the roads outside of Hobart.
The thing they forget is that a motorcycle with nobody on it becomes a flying weapon, and a body also that departs from a motorcycle also becomes a flying weapon.
In this clip, this hoon shows his lack of talent on a bike by coming off.
To get away from the police, they'll cut across footpaths, they'll ride up footpaths, they'll cut into whatever paddocks they can get to.
Here, we see the unlicensed rider on the unregistered bike taunting police.
That motorcycle actually clips that police vehicle. It's not that obvious on the vision, but it did happen.
When it comes to pursuits, police in this state face some real restrictions. Basically, in built-up areas, they're not allowed to chase. The hoons know this, and they take advantage.
I'm a bit concerned that the police aren't allowed to chase them.
They do it knowing they won't be chased. So what's the point of it? This is the mentality we're dealing with. You think if you wanted to show you had a fair set on you, you'd actually go onto motocross tracks and race and see how good a rider you really are. But no, they've got to do something that they think they're tough.
This guy, who said his name was Brandon, denied being in this video. But he did concede he knew who the riders were. And he admitted doing similar things on his unregistered bike.
Well, there's no motorbike tracks around here or nothing like that, mate.
But it's a public road. You can't be on the roads.
Yeah, but don't stop us or nothing.
He also showed extraordinary contempt for the police, who are only trying to protect the public and protect these riders from themselves.
Scums.
Sorry?
Scums.
Why are they scums?
They're scums. Why haven't they built a track around here yet?
Well, the cops have to build a track for you.
Cancel. They tell us to get onto the cancel, we get onto the cancel, and they say get onto the police.
Why are they scum?
Because they are, mate.
Can you give me a reason why?
Because what else they don't help us out, do they?
Well, they're trying to keep the road safe, mate.
Yeah, well, that's them.
I don't know why they call us scum. They're the ones that are riding around like lunatics and doing the dangerous acts.
Back in Melbourne, police are still looking for the two men involved in this altercation. While down in Tassie, so far, 2 bikes have been seized and police are continuing to investigate.
They just have no concept or care of what they can do to other people or do to themselves.
It ends in tears. They think they're laughing at the law, but police have already seized and crushed 20 motorbikes, and they're in the process of grabbing 2 more of the bikes you saw in that vision.